Hey guys, I am here coming at you with, yes, another episode of Pokemon Yellow, of course. And in the last episode, we explored Lavender Town, mopped the floor with our rival Gary once again, and got scared out of Pokemon Tower. And we made our way over here to Celedon City. Now, Celedon City, the first thing you'll notice, is huge. It's not the biggest city in the game, but it is definitely probably the place you're going to be spending most of your money. And there are a few landmarks here that you're really going to want to visit. First of which being the Pokemon Mart, the Celedon department store. So let's go right in. And holy tamale, it is huge. What do you have to say for yourself?
Hello, welcome to Celedon Department Store. The board on the right describes the store layout.
Oh, does it now? 1F service counter, okay, straightforward enough. 2F trainers market, makes sense. 3F TV game shop. 4F wise man gifts. And 5F drugstore and rooftop square. I guess it doesn't do too good a job. But anywho, coming up here to this first floor, we can talk to this guy. Hi there, may I help you? Yes, you can, sir. Alright, so this guy, he's kind of like your normal shopkeeper kind of guy, the, type that will sell you all the normal items you find in shops, but with an updated list, which is super handy, not the least of which being Great Balls. We'll pick up a few of those, because, we might need them in the future. You can get super potions here, but I strongly recommend not buying them, because they're going to be obsolete here in a second. You can pick up revives, which are fantastic, super expensive, but there's a good reason for that. We're going to pick up 5 of these suckers just in case. Now, revives, as their name implies, will revive a KO'd Pokemon with half of its health, so super nice. And also super repels, which do a better job at repelling wild Pokemon for more steps than normal repels, so we're going to pick up 10 of these as well. Alright, and then your basic status ailment healers. Alright, and this guy, hi there, may I help you? I'm sure you can, and you get a list of TMs. Now, if you're playing other generations, you'll probably get at least, some description of what these might be. But first gen, nah, they don't give you that. So you'd have to buy these all individually to know what they are. But fortunately, I am here, and I have a list for you guys. So TM32 is Double Team, which is, yeah, we all know what that move does. Banned in competitive play and really annoying because it ups your evasiveness. TM33 has got Reflect, which is a pretty good move, especially for any of your walls. If you want to set this up, it puts a screen in front of you for 5 turns and increases your team's defense. 5 turns, obviously. TM2 is Razor Wind, which is just a god-awful move. So, Razor Wind, I would consider putting it on my Fearow, but it has 75% accuracy, only 80 power, and it takes 2 turns to, get off, so I think I'm going to avoid that one. TM07 is freaking Horn Drill. This mad lad is selling a one-hit KO move. That's right, so you can get Horn Drill here. Horn Drill has 30% accuracy, which is abysmal, but if it hits the Pokemon, if it can hit the Pokemon, it will automatically knock them out, regardless. TM37 is Egg Bomb, still another pretty bad move. TM1 Mega Punch, which I believe we have a copy of, good move, slightly lower in the accuracy department. TM5 is Mega Kick, which I think we will actually pick up one of these because Mega Kick is a super strong move. Again, we saw this in our fight with Lieutenant Surge. If you kick a Pikachu in the face, it's going down. I'll just put it that way. TM09, which is Takedown, which is kind of like Tackle on steroids. Good damage output, but it does hurt the user in recoil. And then TM17, which is Submission, which is the most powerful fighting type move in this generation. Good move, very strong, but also it does recoil, so we're not going to pick that up, unfortunately, but I'm pretty happy with what we did purchase. Anywho, coming up here, we've got the TV and gaming section. Oh, hi, I finally finished Pokemon. Whoa, okay, major fourth wall break, dude. Not done yet? This might be useful. And we get TM18, which, don't tell me. I'm thinking, it's Counter, of course. So Counter, because he's leaning on the counter. I remember now. So, yeah, Counter's an interesting move. If you get hit with a physical move and use Counter, it will deal double the damage back to the Pokemon that hit you with it. And if you come over here, there's some kids talking about trading with their Game Boys.
Come on, Graveler. I love Graveler. I collect them. Huh?
A Graveler turned into a different Pokemon.
Yeah, that's right. So this kind of references that you need to trade some Pokemon to get them to evolve. Graveler, evolves into Golem from trading.
Alright, my buddy's gonna trade me his Kangaskhan for his Graveler.
All right, I'd say that's a pretty good deal. As long as you didn't want the Golem. But moving right along, there's nothing for them to sell us over there. And here at Wise Man Gifts.
Hi there, how may I help you?
So this is probably the most important shopkeeper in the entire game. So first things first, you can buy a Pokédoll, which will let you escape from a wild encounter, under any circumstances. Sometimes if the Pokemon you're up against is faster than you, you won't be able to escape, especially if you have a slower Pokemon out front. But with a Pokédoll, you'll be able to get out of that. And you can also buy as many as you want. A Firestone, Thunderstone, Waterstone, and a Leaf Stone. Again, this is just a Gen 1 thing, and they never did this again, which is really upsetting if you ask me. This is great. So yeah, your Firestones, this is going to be the thing that'll evolve, your Arcanines into Growlithe, Thunderstone, your Pikachu into a Raichu, and then like your Leaf Stone, your Executes into Exeggutors, and your Glooms into Vileplumes. The only stone they're not selling is Moonstone, but I would argue that it's okay just because you find like 4 of them just out exploring the wilderness, and that should be sufficient enough to kind of evolve all the Pokemon you need to with that. We're not going to pick any up right now because we don't need them, but it could be interesting. And remember this guy, because there's something else here in Celedon City that makes that shopkeeper very, very relevant. Moving right along. Up here we've got the drugstore. What do you got? So this guy has all of your X items. These are interesting. Use them in battle. We've seen some gym leaders actually use these against us. Poorly timed and to no avail, mind you. But yeah, you can get a bunch of different X items. The one I would recommend the most are probably going to be stuff like your X Special or your X Attack. X Special actually increases 2 stats technically, and X Speed. So not only will you be going before your opponent, but X Speed, your speed will directly affect your critical hit rate. So I would definitely recommend that, and not a dire hit, because if I'm not mistaken, again, with all the complex problems they had with Gen 1, dire hits, I think, do the opposite of what they're supposed to do, and actually lower your chances of getting a critical hit. And this guy has the good stuff, let me tell you. This is the dealer. Now, these things are expensive as all get out, but that is because they are so good. Now, okay. Alright, correction, redaction to a previous episode where I said you couldn't get HP ups in the store. In Gen 1, I guess you can. I actually didn't remember that. But anyway, so all of these will increase one of your stats by 1 permanently. HP up might be proportional to, like the HP you already have. But yeah, like your protein will increase your attack by a point, iron will increase your defense stat by a point, Carbos will increase your speed by your speed stat by a point, and calcium will do your special. Excellent items. Can't recommend them enough. They're just very expensive. So if you happen to come across a lot of money while you're here in Celedon, that might be the place to spend it. Alright, and coming up here,
My sister's a trainer, believe it or not, but she's so mature she drives me nuts.
alright, I guess this is the sister?
I'm thirsty. I want something to drink.
Oh, that's little sister material right there for you. So anywho, we've got these vending machines here, and this is why super potions are now completely irrelevant. So we're gonna get a fresh water real fast. Someone's definitely gonna need to take a look at that.
Who's that crappy Pokemon sprite? It's
Eevee.
Alright, so we get fresh water, it just popped out. And the next thing we're going to get is a lemonade. So fresh water will recover your Pokemon's HP, I believe, by 50, which is already a super potion, completely covered. Maybe 30 in this gen. Soda Pop, I believe, does 60, and then lemonade's like 80. So we're going to stock up on some lemonades because they are way cheaper than super potions. I believe half price of a super potion. The only trade-off is that you have to sit here and get them individually and listen to that grating noise over and over and over again. But we're going to stock up. I believe that is 3, 4. We're probably going to get like 7, I guess. In later generations, actually, if you use vending machines, they have this fun little like kind of lottery thing where every now and then an extra one will just pop out for free. It's just nice. It's a nice little thing. Definitely helps this process. That's for gosh darn sure. All right, we'll get one more. Wow, thank you. And boom, and that thing drops like a dang old rock, man. How heavy is that can? So let's talk to this little girl again.
I'm thirsty. I want something to drink.
Give her a drink? Why, certainly. Let's give her fresh water.
Yay! Fresh water! Thank you! You can have this from me.
And we get TM13. And TM13 contains Ice Beam, which is a mind-bogglingly great move. Ice Beam, it's 90 power, 100% accuracy, Ice-type move. Phenomenal. Fantastic move.
It can freeze the target sometimes.
That it can do. So she'll be,
I'm thirsty. I want something to drink.
so yeah, why not? Let's give her another one. Let's give her lemonade.
Yay! Lemonade! Thank you! You can have this from me.
And we'll get TM49. And TM49 contains Tri-Attack, which is an interesting move. It's a physical move, it's normal, and it has the chance, pretty powerful, it has the chance of leaving the opponent either burned, frozen or paralyzed, or burned and paralyzed. Yeah, just a great move. And, of course, now that we know that we can get more stuff from her, oh, come on. What a great time, huh? Alright, what do we do? Let's toss our antidote. We really don't need that, to be honest with you. Alright, let's get a Sody Pop. Alright, and there you go. Just pleasing both crowds. Soda Pop. It's 'cause it's either soda or pop, depending on where you're from. Or a Coke. Alright, so yeah, let's give her some Sody Pop. And really, this'll mess with her brother quite a bit. She's gonna be like sugar high for the rest of the day. We gave her so much. And we get TM48, which is Rock Slide, which is another phenomenal move. This little girl at the top, I don't know where she got these, but these are like the best TMs, some of the best TMs that you can get in the entire game. Rock Slide is an incredibly powerful rock-type move that may cause flinching if it hits. So yeah, just great move. But anyway, I believe that wraps up our business here in the Celedon department store, and man, again, it's just like, took quite a while to get through all of that, but I mean, hey, that's what real life shopping's like too, huh? So anywho, moving right along, we're gonna wrap around here, because one of the other interesting points here in Celedon City is the Game Corner. Now, this is a pretty nifty place. In Gen 1 and I believe Gen 2, you can actually play slots here. You need a coin case, of course, so let's see what we can do about that. Welcome to the Rocket Game Corner. Do you need some game coins? It's 1,000 for 50. Would you like some? Sure, you don't have a coin case. Oh, boo. So we're going to have to find a coin case. Keep this quiet, but it's rumored this place is run by Team Rocket. What? Alright, that's shifty as all get out. But anywho, it looks like we can't do anything in here right now. We can't even play the games. Not because we're underage, but because we don't have a coin case. So yeah, you can see why that may have been changed in later generations. So if you come along here, I sure do fancy that Porygon, but it's hard to win at the slots. Yeah, no kidding, man. I had a major haul today. Nice. If you come over here, you can exchange coins for prizes. Some of them are TM prizes, and some of them are actual Pokemon. I'm not even kidding you. But we'll get into that a little bit later. We can't do anything in the Game Corner right now, but we'll remedy that here in a little bit. Moving along, we're going to come over here. Now, it looks like you may need to cut the tree, but you know what? You know what we're going to do? I think it's time to bust out the bicycle. Woo! So Pikachu goes back in his Pokeball, and now we can actually move around. I should have been doing this way earlier, guys. Forgive me for that. But anywho, we're going to come right down here. Now, as you can see, there was a tree that we could have cut. And there's also someone over here that we can't reach yet. They might have something for us later. And ooh, another rocket grunt. So yeah, there's definitely a rocket problem here. But as you can see, this is where the tree would have cut. But if you come up here, you can get yourself a PP up. But we have no room for other items. Ugh. Alright guys, I will be right back. I'm going to go do some much needed item organization. Alrighty, so now that we've sorted things out, I got myself the PP up. And since, you know, I was organizing all the items and everything, I did end up teaching Squad Ice Beam because it's such a good move, and I think it's a great move on War Turtle. Nice type coverage and whatnot, and great Pokemon to have that move on. Anywho, coming on in here. Oh, not here. That might be the hotel or the motel. Holiday Inn. This one? Nope. Next one. Alright, in here in this cafe, I've come over here. Man, there's a table. Lost it all as the slots. Alright, so some dude must be going through it. Go ahead, laugh. I'm flat out busted. No more slots for me. I'm going straight. Here, I won't be needing this anymore. And this is where you get the coin case here in Celedon. You get to this little cafe and this dude who, and honestly, you're really helping with his gambling addiction, to be honest. And that's a smart move. Gotta learn how to, know your limits, everybody. Know your limits, so you don't end up busting and then giving a 10-year-old the ability to gamble. Alright guys, sorry for the sudden cut, but while I was showing off Squad's new move, Ice Beam, I noticed that we were kind of low on HP, or Zippo was at least, so I healed up real fast, and also dropped a Pokemon off. So I dropped Tattle off because if you come around here, this area, towards the back of all of these buildings, which, okay, like, in real life, this is one of my favorite things to actually do, is like, you see all these, all the storefronts and everything, but actually just kind of coming back and, these little grassy areas, maybe some trees and stuff, kind of, on the property where they haven't built anything, you can just see the back of buildings. Like, I just find that so relaxing for whatever reason. Anyway, enough about me. If you come through the back here of the Pokemon Mansion and make your way to the top, there's a special room right here. And there's a very special thing in this special room. This man, of course. I know everything about the world of Pokemon in your Game Boy. Get together with your friends and trade Pokemon. So yeah, so again, this is just a city of breaking fourth walls. And if you come over here, you can find yourself an Eevee. Not even kidding, just straight up, you get yourself an Eevee. Yeah, we'll give a nickname to this Eevee. We're unfortunately not going to be using this Eevee. We'll call it Gary. Gary. So yeah, you can get yourself an Eevee, which is a fantastic Pokemon. This is the only place to get it in this game, and I highly recommend picking up this Pokemon, because as you know, just from, battling Gary enough, Eevee can evolve into 3 different kinds of Pokemon here in Gen 1. The first of which, with a Thunderstone, it can evolve into a Jolteon, with a Firestone into a Flareon, and with a Water Stone, a Vaporeon. So, honestly, fantastic Pokemon, very versatile, and, if you're not playing Yellow, because all of those types are completely covered, we've got Quarantine, we've got a Squad, and we've got Zippo, so we really don't need any of those evolutions, and Eevee itself isn't the greatest Pokemon, just its potential is phenomenal. But yeah, if you're playing, red, blue, or green, and you need a, certain type of Pokemon to balance out your team, again, not so much Flareon, per se, but Vaporeon and Jolteon, fantastic Pokemon. And hello.
Beepy.
Alright, what do you have to say?
My dear Pokemon, keep me company. Meowth brings money home. Oh, you have an adorable Pikachu with you. Your Pikachu looks happy with you.
Oh, thanks. Oh, they've trapped me. Oh, Jesus, I'll never be able to get out. This is your plan all along, wasn't it? You just trapped me in here. This stupid Clefairy won't get out of my way. This is actually kind of an issue. I actually can't leave. Please let me out. Thank you, haha.
Colonel, tried to sneak past the Clefairy, but the clap of my Pikachu cheeks was too loud and alerted the guards.
Anyway, after that, coming up here, you can talk to these fine folk, which, again, City of Breaking the Fourth Walls.
I wrote the story. Isn't Erica cute? I like Misty a lot, too. Oh, and Sabrina, I like her.
So there's some characters we don't know about yet. He didn't mention Misty, though. But yeah, so I'm the graphic artist. I drew you. So yeah, these are all the game devs, which is, I think, hilarious. Pokemon always adds a building with the game devs in it, which is fantastic. Me? I'm the programmer. Nice. Is that right? I'm the game designer. Filling up your Pokedex is tough, but don't quit. When you finish, come tell me. So yeah, if you fill up your Pokedex, you can go talk to the game developer for an award. Like, I just think that's just a nice, awesome little thing. But anywho, with all of that being said and done, just a nifty little place to show you, and of course the Eevee in the back, like honestly. Moving right along. And yeah, so with that guys, I think we are about ready to take on the Celedon City Gym. But we will be doing that in the very next episode, and it will be just beyond this tree. So yeah, we need to go get Ordish back out, at least temporarily. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, smash that subscribe button, like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later.